Hello my lovelies, so this is Lizzie from Love from Lizzie, and right now I am bringing you the November 2020 release that goes along with the Warm Winter Wishes card kit. Excuse my camera focusing there a little bit. This is the card kit. The unboxing video is now up in the channel, and if you haven't seen that, I do recommend that you pause this video, jump over to watch that one, because I'm not going to run through this kit again. So that is there, and this is, I will give a quick update, this is much later than we usually release. We've had some issues because of the coronavirus with our manufacturers and with supplier issues, so we now finally have everything in stock. So what we've done is we've released today, so everything as of right now is available in store. We will be shipping as of Thursday next week, which is going to be the 12th. So any add-on orders, if you are a subscriber to the card kit and you want to be able to place any orders for anything extra to be added to your box, please have your order with us by 9 AM GMT on Thursday the 12th of November. That way we can get your orders packed and shipped out to you as soon as possible. We have got obviously a release. This video has got add-ons release, and I'm also going to remind you of some of the other Christmas product that we have in store. We will next month be skipping a kit. This isn't a decision we've taken lightly. It is going to have quite a financial impact on us. However, because of how late we are currently, we need to make sure that we try to pull things back. I dislike having to say we're releasing late. We like to release on the 19th, we like to ship on the 1st. I like to be able to sneak from the 12th. These are dates that I've kept and stuck to for the last 4 years, and it's only in recent months because of the coronavirus that I've struggled to maintain that. So it's got to the point now that if I skip doing a kit in December and then start working now on my January kit, then hopefully that should all be in time, and it will just set me ever so slightly forward ahead of time so that I can make sure that everything goes out when it's supposed to. Now, for add-on products for the kit, I'm here to show you the Warm Winter Wishes 6x6. Now, usually when we have extras products that we like to release afterwards, we do it the following month, just to allow the kit to have its moment. But because this is a winter and Christmas themed kit, we're releasing this all straight away. So you've got the 6x6 pattern papers in case you wanted to bulk your kit out. Paper. We do have 2 peel-off bundles this month. We've got the variety, and we've also got the pin. So in the variety you've got the moon dust, the sky blue sway, the brown straight mirror, and the white mini circles. Now I picked this one because they look a little bit like snowballs, so I thought that would be fun. But equally, as I'm sure I've mentioned many times before, with the white peel-offs, you can colour those in with your alcohol markers. So you can, white is a super versatile colour to have. The pinstripes, we've got the pink, we've got the blue mirror, we've got the clear iridescent, and we've got black. Again, picked to work with the colourways from within the kit. We've also got the sway sky blue individually released, and we've also got the spearmint pin that's been released. So they're there. We have got 3 little dies that are new. We have the reindeer die, we have the Star of Bethlehem, and we have the Star Bauble. I'm just going to pull this out so that you can see. Really lovely sort of leaping reindeer there. So those 3 are there. I would also like to take this point to let you know that we have reintroduced the Christmas tab at the top in the shop. So everything from this release and from previous releases that we have in stock is there, so it's all nice and tidy. The acetate that is included from within the kit, there are 3 sheets per pack, and they are just this sort of like little snowy bank, perfect for making like windows in your cards or shaker cards, and then you can just build your little scene up with the ephemera. We've also got an add-on stamp set, so the stamp set that comes in the kit, just grab mine. So this is the stamp set that comes in the kit, and this is the add-on. So this is the most wonderful, it's the most wonderful time of the year, Let It Snow and Holly Jolly. And you've got an owl with earmuffs and without, the lovely polar bear with the jumper, the igloo, and another little Christmas tree. And it is different to these designs, so they all coordinate and work very well together. We're also releasing the glitter enamel dots. These are always super popular, so we made sure that we had some of those extras. And we have the Warm Winter Wishes sequin mix, so it's a full-size bag. In the kit you get approximately half of what is in the full size. So these are the direct add-ons to the Warm Winter Wishes kit, and I'm just going to pop that over to one side now. Everything is, as always, while stocks last. We have tried to order in a way that we think is going to match demand. Sometimes we manage really well, sometimes we fall short, but particularly with how things are at the moment, restocking is an issue. Okay, so we have a mega pack here. This is the Frozen mega pack. I'm going to run through this as quickly as I can. I haven't done mega packs for a long time, so I was really pleased to be able to get a couple of these together this month. Okay. So as always, it comes in a Ziploc bag, which sometimes makes it a bit of a challenge to get out. However, you know your product is protected whilst en route to you, and it also, they're a really great way to store them when you've started using them. So we've got a stamp set this month with this mega pack. We've got Let It Snow, Baby It's Cold Outside, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, Merry Christmas with a little sprig, 'Tis the Season to Sparkle, Happy New Year, It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year, 'Tis the Season to Be Jolly, Some People Are Worth Melting For, which is a line from Frozen, Merry and Bright, Eat, Drink and Be Merry. So, and that is an A5 stamp set, so the usual stamp sets are about half the size, so if that gives you an idea. So it's like a double-sized stamp. And then there is some specialty cardstock. I'm going to be very careful not to shine this over my face. So we have 8.5 by 11, and there is Silver Mirror. There is Oyster Pearlescent. Hoping you can get that shine. We have Graphite, and we have this beautiful blue, which I think is possibly my favourite colour. So they are the 4 specialties. Now, as with all mega packs, 8 by 8, and you get 2 of each design. So some of these are double-sided, so I've flipped those over. But for example, these first few that I show you will be single-sided, and these are sort of like chart of the South circumpolar regions, and so it's like an oldie worldy map. You've got some polar bears over a sort of distressed background there, and then we have some penguins with some snowflakes. These are ever so cute. And then we have sort of like this is, and now we're into the double-sided papers. So I have flipped one over, so on this side we have like these polar bears and the trees and this little log cabin. On the reverse side of that page is, it's almost like a hessian that's distressed in this sort of like sage greens and cream colour. Here we have, again, this is very subtle but a distressed, slightly blue, slightly pink and slightly mauve. On the reverse side of that we have this really pretty snowflake design. Here we have, it's almost like a navy with a distressed snowflake overlay. And on the reverse side of that it's like ink splotches, water damage perhaps. Again, a very pretty colourway. And this is again this sort of like sagey green colour. And there's some snowflakes in varying sizes, a little bit of text, so really good for a background. On the reverse side of that you have a more regular snowflake pattern with sort of like a bokeh overlay in there. Here you have this really pretty sort of watercolour blue, And on the reverse side, the polar bears silhouette. This is sort of like there's a polka dot and a distress and a swipe and then almost like a material texture print there. And here again it's that same backdrop, but then it has sort of these large snowflakey bokeh design on top. Here you have some trees over a snowflaked sky, and the reverse side of that is sort of like a white and pale blue marble. This again looks very sort of, it's almost like grungy, like splotches, and there's a hint of a snowflake here and there. And the reverse side of that, this is a very subtle pattern. I'm not even sure that my camera is picking that up. But again, it's a very, very soft sage, and it has like a geometric snowflake pattern over it. And now we're into the specialty. So there are two of each of these. These are single-sided, and there's this, which I adore. It's pearlescent. I'm going to catch the shine. There it is. And it's sort of these splotches again. And then there's two of these, and these are also pearlescent, and that's like a very pale and ivory snowflake design. We have two of these, and this is sort of like it's like a night sky, and the stars on this are have glitter, but the glitter is fully encased, so it's not the sort of glitter that will end up all over your hands. Here we have some snowflakes over a sort of distressed grey, grungy colour background, and they're silver foiled. Last but by no means least, perhaps my favourite, are these, like, it's almost like a Christmas star, like the North Star, and that again is in silver foil over top of a white and blue watercolour backdrop. So that is the Frozen mega pack. And to save the whole run through again, we are also offering the patterned paper in it's exactly the same. You get 16 sheets as opposed to 32, because it's just one sheet of each paper, and it's 6 by 6, and it is just slightly, it's scaled down. It's exactly the same. You've got exactly the same amount of stars, and the pattern remains the same, just somewhat smaller. So there's the Frozen mega pack and the Frozen 6 by 6. And then on to the next, we have the Happy Holiday. Holly Day, little play on words there. And again, it comes with a stamp set this time around. We've done the stamp sets with sentiments because these papers are so detailed and so pretty that there are so many card layouts and ideas that you can make that including sort of icons in dies, while is lovely, isn't really necessary. So we thought we'd capitalise on sentiments. So in the stamp set we have Merry, 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 Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry everything and a happy always, wishing you a very happy Christmas, it's the most wonderful time of the year, merry and bright, and I think this may be my favourite. I really like this sort of script writing. Warmest wishes to you, Merry Christmas, joy, making spirits bright, sleigh bells ring, are you listening? Good tidings of comfort and joy. And then there's also a little separate holly there. So none of the sentiments overlap from either the Frozen or Happy Holidays. So were you to get both, you're just giving yourself a really lovely big selection of sentiments to choose from. Okay, so specialty cardstock, the same as with Frozen. There are 4 sheets, 8.5 by 11. We have gold mirror. This is sort of a green gold pearlescent. Let's see if I can get the shine. So it's like a moss green colour, but because it's got a pearlescence in gold laid over the top, it gives it a really lovely shine. You have a red pearlescent, and then this sort of antique gold pearlescent as well. So that's that. And again, the same as with the Frozen, there are 32 sheets of patterned paper. They're 8 by 8 inches. The first few are single-sided, then we have the double-sided, and I flipped one over to be able to show you, and then we've got the specialty at the top. So, single-sided, we have this sort of navy with poinsettias on. And then here we have these wreaths with bows and this ever so cute little robin and some pine cones. And then this, which is a great backer, is it's almost like floorboards, like wooden boarding. And then now we're into the double-sided papers. So here you've got the pine cones and like a little sprigs. On the reverse side of that you have like the floorboards again in a grey wash with some snowflakes laid over the top. Season's greetings with a cute little robin and poinsettia and some mistletoe there. And to the reverse, sort of a sage and I want to say dirty linen, which isn't probably a very nice word, but sort of a creamy colour, gingham. And then we have some snowflakes over red, and on the reverse we have this lovely green, white and red stripe. This is gorgeous. This is sort of like a navy and green and linen colour tartan. And to the reverse we have these little baubles that are hanging from various sprigs. Then we have, this is almost like I want to say like a patchwork quilt effect with the wreath and the mistletoe and the robin. And to the reverse of that we have some sheet music. I don't know what the music is and I haven't tried to play it. And here we have like a really cheery, bright pattern with the poinsettias, the rose, the robin, the baubles. Yeah, a really nice, cheerful, colourful paper. And to the reverse, this almost looks like snow as it's actually falling. Maybe that was where the designer of this paper got the inspiration. Here you've got a repeating pattern, mistletoe, holly. That almost looks like a climbing vine. I'm not sure if it is. And then some like Christmas tree sprigs. Here you've got again a nice sort of almost stitched pattern, which is in this sort of, it's like a leather brown, I suppose is the best way to describe that. And here we have a nice chevron, and we have poinsettia. And now we're into the specialty. So here we have these really nice borders and they've got a spot gloss, so they're shiny over the top of the sort of the centre designs there. You get 2 sheets of those. This one is also a spot gloss over the robins and the bows on the poinsettias on the wreaths. Next we have this lovely holly, and this is all glittered. And there are 2 sheets of those. Now this has got a canvas feel. It's very difficult to get the camera to pick this up. I've tried many times before, but it feels like canvas. It has got a real texture to it, and that's in a gingham. And then here we have this Christmas wishes with the robin and the mistletoe over. This is almost, it's not quite black, it's like a navy colour. And again there is some glitter effects over the little gift tags and the poinsettias and the bows. So that is the Happy Holidays mega pack. And there is of course the 6x6 pattern papers, which again there's only 16 sheets of, it's 1 repeat, exactly the same, just scaled down. So let me pop this over to one side. So those are the 2 mega packs, and I'm really excited to see what gets made with those. Okay, next up we have the Essentials pinstripes. Now we have holographic, we have mirror, we have glitter. However, it occurred to us that we didn't have the Essentials, and these are really popular colours. So gold, silver, green and red in the pinstripes. So that bundle is there for you. We do have another couple of special editions. We have got the Rosie Christmas. So this is a special edition because it's not quite a special edition card kit, because there isn't as much cardstock in it as usually there would be, but there are 2 sheets of pearlescent specialty. So you've got soft grey and the oyster, so there's those 2. There are 2 sheets of peel off, so you've got the rose gold in the pin, and you have got straight matte silver, and this is brand new, so that's a new one that we're releasing for this. There are 2 stamps. We have Happy Christmas and Season's Greetings. We have a really cute little die which says Joy to the World in a wreath, which is really very sweet. And then we have 2 of these frames, and these frames are really super thick. I'm not sure if my camera again will show you how thick they are, but they're a really nice solid board photo frame with the rose gold foiling. I'll run through these. We have 6x6 patterned papers, and you get 1 of each, and they are all in this very similar colourway, so everything all matches and works together. You get 12 sheets in total, and 4 of those sheets are specialty. So we have a lovely Christmas, a cosy Christmas, festive love, and sparkly winter wishes in rose gold foil. We have these really cute little stars in rose gold foil, and then we have sort of like a stripe in the rose glitter, and then we have this ever so pretty star, and over some of these there is this rose gold glitter again. So they're the patterned papers, and there are 8 sheets of decoupage. Now each sheet has, they're all numbered as well, which makes it easy. So you pop out number 1, then you pop some foam behind number 2, layer it directly on top, pop out number 3, a little bit of foam directly underneath, and then there's 2 sentiments on this one as well. So you could, in theory, split this. You could use this as sort of a topper and a sentiment, and then you could just layer these onto this one and use the other one to make it stretch into 2 cards. But there are 8 different designs, and again they all coordinate beautifully. I'm walking in a winter wonderland. Our winter wonderland is closed here this season because of coronavirus, which is a bit of a shame. But yes, so those are your 8 designs of those, and then there's a little bag, a tiny little embellishment bag, and these are just some little bits and pieces that we've popped together that will coordinate. So we've got 4 tags, 2 of which are glittered. There are 3 stag heads in wood, and they have the glitter again. You get 4 little rose gold buttons and 2 of these little snowflake charms as well. So this is the Rosie Christmas special edition. I will pop that over here. And the last, but by no means least, special edition is the Magic of Christmas. Now I actually did all the design work for this for when I was teaching at Junkie Fest. Stamp Junkies is a Facebook group I've been a member for a while, and I've been to the last couple, or supposed to teach there this year, but it got cancelled because of the coronavirus. But a lovely group of ladies, and I put together a kit to teach from in my class out there, and this was some of the products that I used, and I've decided to make a special edition from it because it is gorgeous, and I know there were a lot of people that were unhappy that they didn't manage to get their hands on it. So in this special edition you've got 2 sheets of gold, 2 sheets of alcohol marker friendly paper, and 2 sheets of a really lovely warm cherry red. And then there is some peel-offs. You get 4 sheets, if I can get them out of the bag. So there are the gold mirror stars, the red mirror straight, the gold mirror moon dust pin, and the clear iridescent mini hearts. So those are the 4 sheets of peel-offs. You get this stamp set, Don't Get Your Tinsel in a Tangle, which has this really cute little girl who's dressing the Christmas tree, and there are some extra baubles that you could stamp on, and then some just hanging baubles and a heart or a star depending on what you like to have at the top. And then you also get the Magic of Christmas paper pads. Now this is a very special paper pad, and when I was designing it I was trying to make it sort of like a kit in a pad so that you had everything together that you needed in one place, apart from sort of cardstock and some stamps. So I'm going to run through this super quick because this video otherwise is going to go on and on. Now there are 32 sheets and there's 16 designs, so you have sheets of patterned paper. They're all single-sided so that you don't have to choose, because I find that very frustrating. And then you also have some foiled patterned papers. So there's this really lovely damask design. This is sort of like silhouette of the gingerbread men and the Christmas trees. Here you have this really lovely snowflake over red and the snowflakes over green. Here we have this geometric, and I think my favourite of this pad is the next one, which is the greeny one, the green and blue. And then here you have vellum, which is gold foiled. And here we have the acetate, which is printed. I'll just pop that behind so you can see. It's got sheet music printed there onto. And then here we have stickers, and these are really lovely thick stickers, and you've got a few sentiments, and then these lovely little characters, the Magic of Christmas, Silent Night, 'Tis the Season to Sparkle, and a few little extra poinsettias in there. And then you also have some gold mirror, and then the repeat starts all over again and you get the following 16 sheets. So of these 32 sheets, 24 are pattern paper, 12 of them are gold foiled, there's 2 acetate designs, 2 vellum designs, 2 sticker sheets and 2 mirror boards. So Christy has done some lovely card making with this, so I will try to see if I can find the link to her video and pop it in the comments below. And then I do have these to release from last month. So this is the strawberry glitter pin. This came out in the October kit. And then we also have the stamp set as well, which is, you know, let's eat, just roll with it, don't flip out, you know, it's all punny, relating to cooking. So those are there. Now I also wanted to bring a whole array of other things to your attention that we have in store. So you've seen all of our new products now, but we have got lots of Christmas themed stamp sets. Obviously the Don't Get Your Tinsel in a Tangle is available standalone. Helps if I'm on screen, sorry guys. The Don't Get Your Tinsel in a Tangle is available individually, as is the pad if you don't like the special edition kit. We've also got the Falling Snow stencil, which is sort of like little circles and they gradually become more spread as you go down on the stencil. So they're those. We do have these felt snowflakes. Now these were from, they were a recommended add-on from a previous kit, but they would actually work really well with the Warm Winter Wishes. So we've reintroduced these chaps over. We have a multitude of really very pretty pattern papers in both 6x6 and 8x8. So I've just grabbed a handful. These are all in the Christmas section, and here is the Magic of Christmas as a standalone pad. So I'm just sort of reintroducing these to your attention. Now we have got a ton of Christmas dies. I love die cutting because it's with specialty cardstock particularly, but here we've got our religious themed ones. I mean these sort of dies, these are so very pretty, really simple, but they're snow globes, and then you die cut this one and then you die cut that from a different colour and you can just layer it over top, and they all sort of interchange and work with one another, these lovely scenes. So there's these, we have like these sort of like, there's a Christmas gift, we have a mini Christmas pudding, we have the wreath that you can build up with little bits of holly as well to add on. Here we have Merry and Bright die, This is the Christmas fireplace scene. You've got the rocking chair, presents and a Christmas tree that you can build. We have a large Christmas pud, wreaths and garlands, all individually beautiful and together make lovely, and you know, a combination of these you can make some really beautiful cards. The gingerbread man, we've got bold Christmas sentiments here, a lovely Christmas tree with tinsel extras there, a little bow, more Christmas sentiments, again like bar humbug, and a Christmas tag. Here we have the outdoors winter scene, which has got this lovely lantern, the Christmas tree. Then there's the buildings, and oh gosh, we've got fireworks going off here. We have, yesterday was bonfire night, the 5th of November, with the Parliament Guy Fawkes night, and it looks like there were some people that were waiting for Friday to celebrate. We have a snowman, and then we have these polar friends dies. So there's a polar bear in a jumper, not quite the same as the ones that are in the kit, but very, very sweet nonetheless. And we have these ornate Christmas sentiments, a mini snow globe, a Merry Christmas tab, and we have a little Christmas stocking, and these are the Let It Snow dies. And then we have Ho with holly. And the Let It Snow dies, we do still have some of the Let It Snow mega pack available, so if you didn't manage to get your hands on that last time, that's there. And we do have some of the Enchanted Swan bumper packs still available, so if you managed to get the kit last year, which was super popular, these bumper packs are absolutely chock-a-block full of papers and die cuts, and I'll just sort of flick through it for you. You've got papers, stickers, die cuts, that's the vellum there, glittered vellum, some stickers, and then there's like bunting, sentiments, borders, bows, little pillow boxes, little journaling tags. There is an absolute ton. So do have a look under the Christmas tab in the shop in case there is something there that takes your fancy. And as I say, because we're not going to be releasing a kit next month, I will be having a little work through the shop and see, you know, we'll see if we can do some sort of specials in there perhaps, or we'll try to find a way to feed the crafty monster, should you so wish. But the design team have had their kits all shipped to them, so they will be making on the double, I hope, to give you some inspiration. And until next time, here's a load of still shots. Any questions, do pop them below. But happy paper crafting. Bye!